If they lock this in, I mean, it is powerful in the lane, it is powerful for team fights, but this composition couldn't be more disjointed of what it's trying to do. I mean, look, you have a lot of CC here. Vi goes in, Cho'Gath follows up, you have Syndra follow up, and then you blow somebody up, the Scion in particular. But what happens in the later part of the fight is you're dealing with all sorts of threats here. Not to mention that all of that I had talked about, the chains, does not have vision of this, as Canyon's taken the long way around and avoided that ward, so this could be a big problem. It is.
Turtle now going to get stabbed a few times here by Canyon. We'll see whether he does have to flash, as Canyon in a good position to try and avoid this. Does get ruptured though, and Bertle is just going.
Harold's still up, but unfortunately, Sandbox trying to group to contest on Teddy.
Whoa, that's a big old flash forward from Deft. He has the cozy campfire, as Canyon's not going to be able to get in there. A train able to leave the station here, as Canyon going to get tagged for a moment. Bertle coming on over. Canna, I don't think you really want to be here, as it is going to be secured. Teddy going to be there to help lock that one down. The flash forward from Showmaker, and Whirling Death is going to fly in and get the cash out. Teddy in trouble, gets his heart broken, and it's a flash forward that doesn't actually exist. Wasn't a flash forward, but it's Deft picking up yet another kill on the Draven.
Kana is Sandbox also going to, after that back comes through, is going to get a Demolish proc and pick up plate gold himself. But watch Deft here. He's not in range. The smite comes through. But everybody is kind of locked in here as Scion's in position, and Kana just prevents anybody from following up and eats that ultimate there from Teddy and just flashes out. And it's 2 kills going over to Deft. I mean, this, I feel like on rewatching it, nice. On rewatching it here, you could also see that Liv Sandbox had a chance to get out. A little was too late. Kana sets it up.
Okay, so Canna is going to turn up here towards his bottom side. Teddy trying to do some work here, but he's a big old tanky Scion. Gets the fully stacked Q, and Teddy is well and truly dead. Kyle is just a cat with a dream, but has Willa. F-Sword, but he hasn't completed anything yet. Oh my goodness, this is a Draven that's Dravening.
And look at all the wards. Yeah. Like, look at how many different ways and avenues he has to be able to make an impact early with the earlier Unleashed teleport. And there's just nothing Teddy could do. He's ulted, tries to kite back here. I believe has no flash, so can't flash the follow-up Q. He is dead. At least Yumi's able to attach here to Willer and get out, so Kyle survives, but a hefty. He debuted it for the season, right? For 2023, as Willer is going to get hit by a bear. Bolt Breaker comes. Oh my goodness! Deft tried to pick the timing on that one to get the double tap, and it didn't quite get there. So it will be Willer surviving. Closer, are you going to be all right? Oh my goodness, it's just the Goon Squad now for D plus Kia. They are just everywhere on this map. Flash picking and them Tibbers both available. Canna doesn't have a lot of health left. There's great little knock up there as Bertle gets thrown away by the ball that Kellen just kicks towards him. And that is going to be enough to deny him. They just don't have an access point to this river. The Drake is going to go down. Rupture is going to connect onto Showmaker there. Might give a little bit of space to Liv Sandbox to try and get some damage onto this turret. They just get a little turret down to try and do some damage there, and that is all they're going to be afforded. Even the Prowling Projectile not going to work. And Teddy gets out of the way of the Q with a Prowling. It's a daunting task, and then even if you kill Draven, he's going to do so much damage before that happens. Like, how do you win this with a 1-item Aphelios?
And Deft now picks up his 3rd item. That Bloodthirster we were talking about is now completed. And Bertle, he's getting in there. Jack Shows comes down as Willa at 50% health. The Wild Growth. And it looks like D plus Gear will be alright. Still, some opportunities. Decent little stun, but the immediate turnaround on Canyon. He breaks his stopwatch as Bertle now just trying to get into position. Willer is just not strong enough, and Canyon will be the last man standing as far as these junglers. Deft has to utilize his Ghost in order to get out of the way there as the Whirling Death flies through. Teddy takes a lot of damage from that one as well. The stack's built up from Deft, helping out on that one. Rupture to catch someone off. As D+, they have started off this Baron. Let's see what they can actually get done here.
Willer, no flash.
Ward does go in. They have full information of what's going on. Teddy moving on over. Does have to clear that one out. It's okay, there's the big engage. Whirling Death does so much work. Bertle has to get out of there, but Deft still will get the cash in. Oh my goodness. The power has been unleashed, but it doesn't exist, Wolf. But I think that 50 gold almost belongs to the coffers of D+. The train is going to head towards Closer, and being hit by a train that's dressed as a lumberjack feels real bad.
It does not feel good. And Closer is now out of the game here as Willer's going to flash for this engage. Deft doesn't care.
Yeah, no one, in fact, Kellen doesn't care either. As Cease and Desist comes down to the Vine, just explodes. The turret is going to follow suit here as Teddy and Bertle not really sure what they're supposed to do underneath this turret. It is still pretty healthy, but I think that is not going to be the case for very much longer as Teddy with his big old shield, Showmaker bearing down on them in D+. They are corralling Liv Sandbox here. Canyon dives forward. Bertle is going to explode. And Canna, he's going to secure that kill for the team.
Look at the damage!
Oh my, what?
He ults him!
Oh, well, he does. Oh, good! He gets him on the mountain! 404 cares not found, Wolf, as Inhibitor's also going to vacate the Rift. D+ just Nexus turrets in front of them, and the Nexus here for game number 1. So similar to the first series for both of these teams in the spring season. Not even close. However, it's a best of 3, and if these cool kids do indeed never panic,